Shalom, salama, greetings, mambo, habari. What's up, fam? This is Wanda. This is Dice for Connect. Thank you so much for tuning in. Decided to do a video today. I was gonna do a live last night. I put in my community tab that I was gonna do a live last night, but my internet was out. I don't know what happened, but they're having technical difficulties, so I was not able to do my live. So I decided to do a video for you, and I wanted to talk about I think I identified that my phone is being tracked. I knew that I was having issues with my phone, with my technology, and the whole time I've been here in Africa, I've been having problems. It's like after the first year, so I felt like somebody was tracking my devices, right? And I was telling people, and it was kind of like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some people know that that's what's happening. Some people are. Anyway, I decided to do this video today, and I wanted to show you how I found out that my phone is being tracked, y'all. I wanted to show you, and I accidentally um, found this out. This was by accident. So I'm going to show you what I did and how I found out. So what had happened was first of all, those who don't know, I left America back in 2020. I relocated to Tanzania. I've been here for almost 4.5 years now. So, yes, I've been living here in Tanzania, and all is well. I created a business, and I'm working on a land and building project, and yeah, that's what I've been doing. But anyway, since I've been over here, after a year or so after I moved here, I relocated here, I noticed that my devices were lagging. I noticed that my phone was scrolling and coming on and off without me. It was a lot of signs that someone else was controlling my phone, like something like the help desk. And then I go into my settings, and in my settings, I always turn off all my Siri stuff. I'm not down with AI. I never have been. So anything to do with Siri, I cut it off. I don't want her on my stuff. I don't want her on my because these computers, these AI technology, these devices, they monitor these AIs. They monitor us, and they watch our pattern. They try to see, you know. They get to know what we think and what we're interested in and all this stuff. So I don't like that. So I turn it all off. So the first thing was I was having problems with my internet. My phone wouldn't open up. When I'm out and about, I'm trying to use my apps and they're not working. So I came back and just decided to, and I feel like it was the Father showing me. I feel like the set apart spirit, which is the Holy Spirit, which is the Holy Ghost, which is the Spirit of the Father, Abba, Father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So his spirit was revealing to me to look at this, do this, check this. So I'm like moving around, moving around. So I know it wasn't me because I don't really know a whole lot about the different things in the phone, the settings. So I just start going through each setting, and I started noticing that all my Siri AI Siri stuff was turned back on all my apps. I always turn it off. So I'm like, okay, how did it get turned back on? So I went through, turned all those off. So I'm moving around, just making sure that everything looks normal. There's no additional device that's signed into my Apple account. One time I did see another device. What happened was I looked in there uh, unexpectedly because I hardly ever look in to see if my devices are listed. So I did this one day. When I did this, I have an iPad and I have an iPhone. So both of those was logged in, and there was another device. I think it was like a iPhone 10 or something like that that was signed into my account. So I'm looking. I had the phone. I was just staring, like, am I seeing this? Like, am I really seeing this? Right? And I kept thinking, I don't have an iPhone 10. I have an iPhone 6 Plus. And then it disappeared. And so that's when I knew I was like, okay, somebody else is signed into my account, but they're basically controlling it um like the help desk. You know how, like, I don't know if you've had a job and you worked in corporate America or you work on computers at work, and if you have an issue with your computer, the help desk will call you and they'll ask, do you give us permission to, you know, control your computer or something like that, and you say yes, and then they move all around. You sit there and they do all this. That's kind of what was going on with my devices, especially my phone. So I'm looking through there trying to figure out what's going on. My internet, sometimes my internet is not working. Sometimes different stuff happens. A couple of times I went to go record something outside and the phone just died. It overheated and it just shut off. And I was not able to get a lot of footage that I needed to get. So I'm trying to maneuver through this phone and figure out what's going on with my phone. Like, and they say do a reset. So I reset everything, but I don't want to do a hard reset because that erases everything, which will clear your phone out. But I have so many apps and I have so much stuff already set up. And you do know that when you're over here in on the continent, some apps that you use in America don't always work over here. So it's harder to, if you erase everything, to try to download some stuff if you're in this location. And I have a VPN, but sometimes that's neither here nor there. I just don't want any problems with the apps that I use, right? So I didn't want to do that. I'm just trying to figure out what can I do to not make it as accessible to people tapping into it, right? So I'm going through, right? And so for me, I have a driver. I have a personal driver. So when I'm moving around, as I'm moving around in Africa, I have a personal driver. So I don't always have to use my Uber. I have an Uber app and I have a Bolt app. Uber and Bolt are the same thing. Bolt is state is a company, transportation company that's uh, headquartered here in Tanzania. And then Uber is that's international. So I have both of those apps for drivers, which I have a personal driver, so I don't really use them that often. So this one particular day, my driver, he went somewhere. He wasn't able to come pick me up when I needed him to. So I told him, don't worry about it. I'll get an Uber. So I pull up my Uber app and it just looks kind of weird. It looks weird from what it normally looks. And then I'm like, why does it look like this? So I hit book a ride, right? Normally it'll say, pick up location, where are you? Pick up and then what destination, right? This app, the way it looked, it was like book a ride. So I just hit book a ride. So when I hit book a ride and I was trying to put my location in there, all these different addresses were coming up in another country, in the UK somewhere, right? I'm like, why are these, like, they're supposed to know where you are, right? The app is supposed to be able to identify your location. And then, then they pull up whatever you put in there. Well, it kept pulling up like you stuff in the UK. Y'all, I'm sweating. Sorry about that. It's hot today. So it kept pulling up stuff in the UK. And I was like, why is the UK coming up in my app? So I'm gonna show it to you too. So as I was like trying to figure it out, so I just slid like I'll show you what I did. I slid the part that you type in where it says type in your pickup location or your where you're going. It also says it'll show you where your location is. So it'll pin your location in that map, right? So I pulled the words down so I could see what location it was. Y'all, was a location in the UK. It's a location in the UK. So basically, the person that's tracking my phone is in the UK. And so for me, I turned off my location services. I keep that turned off. And the only time that I turn it on is if I use an app that requires me to show my location. And it'll ask me, do you want to share your location or whatever, right? Uber didn't ask me that. And that was kind of, weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. And Bolt is already stationed here in Tanzania, so that's not really going to ask you like turn on location services because everything is right here, right? So it didn't ask me that, and when I looked at it, it showed me the address of where my location was. Like it pins where you are. So I zoomed in, and this is a person that's tracking my phone. They're in the UK. That's how I was like, I knew somebody was tracking my phone. So it's funny because when I identified that this person was tracking my phone, the pin location started moving around. So it went from the UK, then it went to like by Ghana where the water is. And then I zoomed in and I'm like, why is this in the water? Then it moved to Cote d'Ivoire. I think I'm saying, I don't know if I'm saying it because it's French, Cote d'Ivoire. And on the continent, I'm like, this, my location was moving all around. So I know it's a satellite or something, but I know that someone is tracking my device. So I wanted to do this video to share it with you because if you feel like you got something going on and if you want to check Uber. It'll show you. And I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this part. So let me show you what I saw. Okay. So this is my phone. Yeah, this is my phone. So what I did was, okay, this is my phone. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is my phone. So this is Uber right here. This is Uber. So I'm about to, this is my location. You probably can't see it. You probably can't see it, but it what it does is it pins, says pin location. It'll pin your location and see what that is. You probably can't see it, but oh, okay, wait a minute. It looks like we're gonna turn this around. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, but look closely. Look where my location is, y'all. You see that? See England? You see the pin? Yeah, that's my location. That's where it's picking up. It's picking up where I am located. So this is the app, right? This is the app. This is the app. And so I hit, this is the app. And I hit ride and it'll pull up like, you can see, you can put in your location and stuff. I mean, you know, you can put it where you want to be picked up at. So what I did was I slid this down to see the map and see, look where it says I'm located. You see that? See that? And you can actually zoom in to you can zoom in to uh to see exactly. So what I did was I zoomed in, see exactly where the location was. And that's where it says I am. See that? So somebody is there tracking my phone. So basically, I wanted to show you guys that to let you know that there are there are people tracking your phone, y'all. Especially if you have left the Western countries like I did, and you're over here on the continent. So yeah, they keep track of us. They keep track of us. They watch our channels and everything. This is another reason why I said that I was going to not share as much online as I used to, you know, as far as details about what I'm doing over here, the business projects I'm working on, and all that stuff. Yeah, because of stuff like this, I decided that no, I'm not going to put online what I'm doing. So I'm working on a project here, and it's a land and building project that I am working on here, but I won't be sharing it online. I won't be. If you are connected with me some kind of way, if you consult with me, then I will share some stuff. And even then, I'll decide if I want to. I don't always feel comfortable sharing all my details with everybody, even if you consult with me. Now, if you consult with me, you will get details about how you can do what I'm doing, but not that I will share my personal projects with everybody. It's only with certain select people, and it won't be online. If I show any of the land, it'll be when I'm in it, and it won't show where I am. It'll be like down the ground and just maybe just a little bit of the land part, but I'm not going to show how to get there. I'm not going to even tell the location. Yeah, I'm not sharing none of that, because as y'all can see, my phone is being tracked, and it has not, even though that this person knows that I know because they're watching my phone, so they know that I'm zooming in. I'm writing. I wrote down an address that I wrote down. Let me get my pen. So I wrote all of you people who live in the UK. Um, y'all might know this address, but this is the address that was pinned for my location right here. It's this address. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can read that, but it is Birmingham, England. Well, it was. Now it's in a different place, and I'm gonna write that place down too. But this other one, the first one I located was Birmingham, England, Umberslade, Umberslade Estate and it's next to Ashley Health, Solihull, UK, and the Ashley Heath is Ashley Heath, Sol- Solihull, UK is 12 minutes from Umber Slade Estate. Apparently, this is a upscale, well-to-do estate with a small number of people who live there. It's a small community, but it's like estate, so they have their own everything. So it's people with money. I must be special. I must be special. They got folks with change watching me. So yeah, this is how valuable we are, y'all. This is how it's important for us to understand the value of who we are and what we have to share that's very valuable. This person is on an assignment possibly to track us. They're not going to do this for free. They're getting paid to do this. And the actual address was 2 Woodcock CI Penn PENN Lane. That was the address. The address 2 Woodcock CI. I don't know if it's Clove PENN Lane address. So yes, 2 Woodcock Close. It's Close Pen Lane, Tanworth in Arden, Solihull, West Midlands, B945HH. This is probably like a business. It's right here. But it appears to be like a company or business because I researched it. It's like a business, somebody's office business that they're monitoring. They're monitoring my phone and stuff. So this is why I say I won't be sharing details about what I do, because people are tracking me. They're tracking my phone. They monitor my moves, and yeah. So yeah, they doing it on the phone. They doing it on the computer. We got to know that, y'all. We can't live in la la land and think that our enemies are not watching what we do. These are our enemies. These are our open enemies that are tracking us and watching us. So yeah, I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust a lot of people because of stuff like this, and especially people of other nations. You know, if you watch my channel, you know I'm not really a big fan of people of other nations. I don't trust them a whole lot from experience, but you know, you got some good people, you know, in every nation. But I just, you know, I feel more comfortable, especially being here. My purpose is to help people, my people from the diaspora, Afro descendants who are interested in relocating or repatriating back to. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video to share with you that my phone is being tracked, y'all. It's being tracked, and I have identified the location. It's in England. So I'm born and raised in America. Why is someone in England tracking my phone? This is how you know that these people work together. These people, these British people in America, people in America, they're brothers and sisters. Like they're the same people. They are race soldiers. You know, they're all the same. They're the same evil people. You know, they all work together. America is the baby brother or the big brother, big sister of the people in the UK. So you got to know that. So yeah, someone from the UK is tracking my phone. I just wanted to let you know that. Um, it's satellites. Y'all know satellites, they can reach you, it don't matter, but you just have to safeguard your devices. I also had that someone had tried to hack into my bank account from Canada. I got a message, this was like, I think I shared it a month ago. I got a message from my bank saying, I noticed that someone tried to log in. No, they said, I noticed that there was a login. This was an email I got. They said, I noticed that there was a login to your bank account from Canada, and I noticed that you have never, they say you have never logged into in Canada before. Is this you or whatever? And it was like, if it's not you, change your password. So I went and changed my password because it wasn't me. So someone in Canada was trying to log into my bank account. And I got someone in England tracking my phone because my Uber app tells me where my location is. And it's in England and I'm here in Tanzania, Africa. So these are signs that people are watching you, fam, that they're watching your YouTube channels, they're tracking your phones, your computers, your devices, everything. So you have to move accordingly. You have to be mindful of this in information you share, even in your email. Don't click on links. Don't be so quick to be trying to do partnerships with all these different people. I heard about that. All these different people on send you emails. They want to partner with you on your channel. They want to do this. And then they could, you click on a link and they can take over your channel. So, you got to be careful with all these things, y'all. You got to, use discernment in how you move, things you do, who you trust, even people are people that have come here. I've had people that have come here that I have actually helped. I've actually let people stay in my house and they have betrayed me. They have turned their back on me. They have showed me that they're jealous or they're hateful or they don't feel this way about me. So I'm very guarded now. I don't trust a lot of people. I spend a lot of time by myself. I just actually do business, and when I connect with people, it's primarily for business. It's not personal. I don't I have to make sure that I separate, and I wasn't doing this before, but I do it now because I've learned. I separate business from friends or pleasure. If you are in a business associate and we do business, that does not mean that we're friends. We're associates, and we did with your business client, your client. So it's different. So you don't share all your personal ideas and all that stuff with people that you don't know. You have to be guarded, you have to be protected. You have a handful, maybe less than that, of solid people that you can trust. I have maybe three that are my ace. They've been rocking with me the whole time I've been here in Tanzania, and I trust them. And they, we like this. I have about three people that's solid with me. Other than that, everybody else, yeah, I don't trust people like that. I just don't. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video, and I want to show you how my phone is being tracked, as well as I wanted to make sure that you're aware of this and just keep your eyes and ears open. And especially if you come back and forth from America to the continent, anywhere, they watching you. They know we're here. And so they just trying to keep track of the slave. They don't want the slaves to leave the plantation. The slaves are runaway slaves. They don't want to let the runaway slaves get away, y'all, from the plantation. So when you leave the plantation, yeah, you're gonna corrupt everybody else because you're gonna let the other slaves know that they can be free too. So they don't like that. So they're gonna watch you and they're gonna track you. So just know that because they think they own you when the one that owns you is the one that created you, the uncreated creator. He's the potter and we are the clay. He owns us. No man owns us. No man can save us. Only he can. So just wanted to do this video. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Hit on the notification bell to be notified. So whenever I do a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much. I'll do another video in the next couple of days, but I wanted to come to you and show you and share with you. My phone is being tracked. Ain't that a trip? Yeah, so you know I'm going to proceed with caution in what I share, what I say on this phone, etc. That's why I tell people get your analog phone, get you one of those phones like a Nokia phone, and you can talk to people about private stuff, and it's not online, it's not on the grid, it can't be tracked, right? So, okay, see you guys in the next one. Shalom and peace, fam.